Okie dokie. So this is my very first build for Jurassic World Evolution 3. So I got early access from Frontier. So massive shout out to Frontier. Thank you very much. And this has been an absolute challenge, I will admit, from the absolute get-go. So for those who may know me or don't know me, hi, I'm Gemma. And I love modular building. It is one of the things that when Jurassic World Evolution 3 got announced and it had modular building in it, I was like, oh my god, finally. Because that is what I gravitate towards. I love the creative side of things, I love building, and when I seen the building pieces, I was like, is it like Planet Zoo? Is it can I build it actually modular? Because that's the thing that was definitely missing for the first two games. So very, very happy, but oh my gosh, trying to retrain your brain to understand the controls is such a challenge. Now, I knew this was going to be an issue for me from the very get-go, and I was very skeptical about the building in Jurassic World Evolution 3 as well, because early footage showed that to advance move something, you press R, advance duplicate, all that kind of stuff, it's Control X. And if you are familiar with any of the Planet games, like Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo, Control X to you will not mean a change, you know, that is the default setting. But to move an item, to me, it's you press M. And this might seem like, oh my god, you're really getting pernickety about these things, but I have had 5 years of building in these games, and I'll give you a little bit of a backstory as well. When I first started, I played Planet Coaster, I played Planet Zoo, and then when Prehistoric Kingdom came out, I jumped into that game, but the key binding you could not change. So to move things or advance move things, it was always Control V, which is completely different. So I thought, okay, this is fine. I'll retrain my brain and I'll say to myself, let's just change all my games so Control V is the option. A couple of months, years, whatever later, Prehistoric Kingdom then decided that you can, you know, rebind your settings. And I was like, I'm too far gone now, you know. I'll just like accept it the way that it is and everything's fine. So for the past like couple of years, my settings in my head has always been like specific things. To move is M, to advance move, it's Control V. This game, completely different. So putting those two things aside, how am I finding the game? Well, in complete honesty, I really enjoy it. It's taken a little bit while to get used to it, and the more that I build with the game, the more that I'm enjoying it, to a point where sometimes I just like I get so immersed in what I'm creating, and I think you just need that time to let things kind of sink in. I mean, I will still obviously, and I have asked if they could rebind the keys, which again, hopefully Frontier listening and they could implement that little change, which would make my life a lot easier. But yeah, the keys are fine and you do get used to it, and there's just so much to this game. Obviously, you guys are watching me do modular building just now. Out on the channel, we have got a playthrough of the first hour, which was so much fun. There's so much chatting in it though, that sometimes when I was like watching it and playing it, especially when I was editing it, I was like, oh my god, could you do something with your face, Gemma? Like I'm literally just sitting there in the bottom corner. So if you've not checked out that little build, then video, then you know, go ahead and watch me just in the bottom corner. So yeah, I am honestly, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's so much fun, and I've got big plans for a channel as well. We're currently doing A to Z of all the babies. They will be coming out as little shorts, so if you've not put down all of the dinosaurs, then you can check them out. And then we've also got a park series, which this is not going to be attached to it. This was just me getting used to the building mechanics, and I thought it'd be a bit of a shame if I created this whole entire build and then done nothing with it. So hence why I thought I'd just put this out as a one-off. And you can see the building mechanics and listen to me ramble on about how I'm finding the game now that I'm a little bit more used to it. There is also going to be a building tutorial out and a tips and tricks video. Honestly, there's so much. My content schedule is absolutely packed, which is a little bit tricky because obviously I'm still working, I still have a full-time job. So between my full-time job, raising a puppy, raising a 8-year-old, being a wife, and making content, my plate is very, very much full. So yes, I wish I was a full-time content creator who could sit and make videos all day, but Lord knows I have to pay them bills. But if you do want to support me, I do have an affiliate link in the description that if you do want to purchase Jurassic World Evolution 3 for yourself, then there is a link in the description that gives me a little bit of support, which is greatly appreciated if you do end up doing that. And if you've already got the game, then I just really hope that you're enjoying it as much as I am. But yeah, link is in the description. Thank you so much if you do use it. Very much appreciate it. And it does help out. It does help out. I'll never be close enough to saying that this is my full-time job, mainly because I actually love my job. My job is great. And I get to work with lots of content creators and lots of gaming companies. So I don't see me putting out one of those posts and saying, hey guys, I'm now a full-time creator. And then I've seen like other creators who are full-time decide that it's not sustainable. So if you can do it, then and it works for your lifestyle, then fantastic. But I got too much stuff on. I've got a whole house to feed. So yeah, going back to the build here. The inspiration of this was very much Disney Main Street. I'm pretty sure you can get the vibe from that. I just thought Disney Main Street is kind of a Planet Coaster kind of style to it. And I think when I went into this, building this, I was very much off the back of playing a lot of Planet Coaster. And it was kind of funny because when I actually showed this picture to someone, they were just like, oh, it's very Planet Coaster. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be building a dinosaur zoo. And they're like, yep, I can see that. But it is very like kind of heavily Disney theme park inspired, which there's nothing wrong with that. You could definitely do Main Street and then go into different sections with different types of dinosaurs. It is just a lot of building, it's a lot of detailing, and I feel like I kind of had to get my Planet Coaster head off and just use that Planet Coaster head for Planet Coaster and try and get more of a dinosaur friendly kind of park building, almost like zoo building head on, which I've not had that in a very long time. So I think this is probably why this build will probably be put into the shadow realm and never come out again. But if you do like it and you think, oh, that's kind of cool, or you want to rip it apart to see what the pieces are, and yeah, let me know. I'm more than happy to put it on the workshop. But I don't know if there's interest with this build or not, or if I should like even continue it. But the park series that we are building is going to be like a ethical kind of like park where, you know, the dinosaurs are really getting looked after. Basically an absolute change up from Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, that our dinosaurs will not escape and that we will look after them and they will be happy, mainly because we're playing in Sandbox, and that also means that they will be happy because they have no other choice but to be happy. It's rather passive aggressive, that, isn't it? Which is, yeah, not ideal, but we do love dinosaurs and we would look after them, as we will do in the upcoming videos. So right now I'm making a sign that says toilets, and then I'm trying to scale them down here and then fit them onto the sign here. As you can see, it doesn't quite fit, so I thought, can we write on text? Can we just get a sign and can we just write on it? No, that's not an option. So I thought, okay, we'll pop that back in again because I deleted it for some bizarre reason. And then I thought, can we have decals? No. Can we scale these down? They're too big. It's just a lot of me trying to figure out what fits and what doesn't fit. This doesn't scale down either. So what I would really love is if we could get right on text. I can't remember if I put that as feedback to Frontier or not. Oh look, it seems like I have got up and left. I don't know where I've went, but the footage is now... Oh no, I'm back again. As I said, I've not edited this part of the speed build out. because it's a bit of an experiment, really. Because previous to all this, I edit my footage that you wouldn't see this. You wouldn't see me looking for doors, and if I, had this door down and I didn't like it, then I would cut that out. I basically give you guys and like this, I'm moving about the camera. I would edit that out as well. And what I wanted to ask, if you've actually made it this far, is does that annoy you? Let me know in the comments. Like, just let me know if you care enough for it to be edited out, if it's cleaner, or if you think that you don't really care and you're just here to watch the video because you're just interested in the choices that I make. Because I'm not entirely sure which direction I should take, because my thought process behind it is, if I spend a lot of time building something and making poor decisions, which I often do, and then I have to then spend extra time editing those poor decisions out, it means that creating videos takes a lot longer for me. And I've kind of realised that, and again, this is no shade on other content creators at all, but I've noticed that other content creators will put out videos that you do see them scrolling through menus, and again, that little hiccup of I've maybe been distracted and the camera stops actually moving. And I've seen this in other people's videos, and to me, I would edit that out. But if it doesn't bother people, then I feel like I should be a little bit more relaxed about it and just put out the content. And if I do that, I get more content out. But look, we've came to the end of this video. So if you have liked it, do remember to like the video, and let me know in the comments again which version you prefer, edited or non-edited. And I'll chat to you in the next one. Until then, take care.